give you some of the latest boxing news with some old boxing fights from the past. Just a reminder to you guys to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It's your boy Danny. Let's get it, man.
Hear ye, the WBC and Jose Suleiman have ordered and approved these following fights. Hold on. You do know that there's no guarantee that these fights are actually still going to happen, right? Yes, you are correct, sir. Carry on as you were. Right, thank you. So anyway, the WBC has ordered and approved these fights. Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman, which we talked about in the last video. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, which we'll touch on in this video. Shakur Stevenson versus Isaac Cruz, was Isaac Cruz is saying he doesn't want to fight Shakur. Teofimo Lopez versus Sandor Martin. Sebastian Fandor versus Tony Harrison. And Stephen Fulton, I should say, versus Brandon Figueroa. Keep in mind, once again, as I stated before, just because these fights have been ordered by the WBC, it doesn't mean that necessarily they're going to happen. I think for the most part, most of these fights will happen, but some won't. So without further ado, let's talk about the fight that I think that will happen. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Let's get it. Caleb Plant from Nashville, Tennessee, now residing in Vegas, has a professional record of 22 wins, only one defeat against Canelo Alvarez, and 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Now, he is coming off a knockout victory over Anthony Durrell, which some say is knockout of the year. But for the most part, he is known as a stylistic, slick boxer. And he showed some of his skills on display, as we see here, as he makes Anthony Durrell miss and counters with the left hook. I think the key to a fight against David is from to use his footwork and his hand speed, as he uses the jab here against Durrell, moves around the ring very well. David Benavidez is a stationary fighter, so the angles are going to be key, along with the hand speed. David Benavidez is also fast, but he's more flat-footed. I didn't like that Caleb Plant got hit too much in this fight, so he can't get hit like that against Benavidez at all, especially being the slick boxer that he is. But here's the coup de grace with the vicious left hook, and Durrell is out. But Caleb has used his boxing skills in this one. He can't expect to bury Benavidez like he did Durrell here. David Benavidez from Arizona has a professional record of 26-0 with 23 knockouts. He just came off of a knockout victory against David Lemieux. What version of David Lemieux was that? That's the thing. David Lemieux retired after that fight. So I think that he and Caleb Plant should have fought years ago when he was the WBC champion and Caleb Plant was the IBF champion. So now that he's fighting Caleb Plant now, after Caleb got beat by Canelo, raises some questions. Regardless, it's still a 60-40 or 50-50 fight. What David Benavidez does against a mover and a boxer like a Caleb Plant, because, he's never really fought someone like that. David Lemieux was very stationary and allowed David to get his punches in. Very good hand speed, tall, rangy, gets the jab. That's a beautiful straight right hand by Benavidez. Left hook, and it's good night.
So this fight's scheduled to happen at the beginning part of 2023, next year, a couple of months from now. So we'll see what happens. Most people have it as a 60-40 fight or a 50-50 fight, 60-40 fight one way or the other, where you have Benavidez or Plant. So we'll see what happens, man. This is a very good fight, intriguing fight, even though it happened a couple of years too late. Still intriguing for me. Shout out to the new subscribers that we have. Keep subscribing. And for the new people watching, like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Danny. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace.